Delarite, my MVVs, welcome.
Heavy kasala in the palace of the Oni of Ife, as we are hearing that Ebony and family beg Oni of Ife and elders to bring Queen Naomi back to perform the reconciliation ritual with Ebony that the gods have spoken. Yes, so that is what we are hearing. They said that a chicken that runs from the rain will still get wet in the water. It is not a small thing. We are hearing that Ebony's family is in fear. Will the unperformed ritual affect her health? That is the question that they are asking. What is going on, Delarite? As we are hearing, if the information is true, the palace is shaking, the spiritual realm is moving, and now it seems even as though the gods themselves have stepped in. They have been telling them, saying so, nobody, all of them, that they were so adamant, pride and everything. Now, the latest news from Ile-Ife is that Ebony and her family have gone on their knees pleading with the Oni of Ife and the palace elders to bring back Queen Naomi for reconciliation. Why is that? Because they said the gods have spoken and their message is clear. You must bring Queen Naomi to perform the reconciliation ritual with her or to avert a catastrophe. Now, sorry, you do know that Ebony has not been feeling well, as we are hearing. And, it's getting even more serious. They say during the day she'll be fine. Then at night, hey, no sleeping, no. She'll be coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. So they now decided to seek help upon knowing that it is not a medical thing. They have asked them to do some ritual that borders on complete reconciliation. And this ritual, Naomi must be involved because she cannot do reconciliation alone. She has to do reconciliation with the person that she's having problems with. Okay? And Naomi must be involved. But here is the twist. Queen Naomi has made it clear. Count me out. I did not start this fight and I will not be forced into any ritual. And guess what? The Oni of Ife, a man of wisdom, has also made his stance clear. He will not force Naomi to do anything. Yes, he will not. That is what they say he is saying. Now, let's break this down. Delarite, because this is no ordinary, palace drama. We need to talk about this. I do know that a lot of you are saying I should come online. Please, I will. Hopefully this weekend, we will talk about this online. I'll come live, okay? I'm just hoping I have the time. Now, this is a spiritual battle, and the outcome could change everything, as we are hearing. The gods demand reconciliation, but why? For the gods to intervene in palace matters the way they are now, it means something bigger is at stake. We all know that Queen Naomi is, the chosen one, the wife of the Oni of Ife, who came with prophecy, grace, and divine backing. Her presence in the palace was not just a queen, but as a spiritual force. They all knew this, so they have been telling them they didn't believe, but it's now that they are beginning to believe everything. So if the gods are now demanding that she must, be part of the ritual with Ebony, it means there are spiritual debt that must be settled. If left unresolved, something terrible could happen, not just to the palace, but possibly to the entire kingdom. But Delara, let's ask the real question. Why should Queen Naomi be the one to fix what she did not break? And that is the reason why Oni of Ife is saying, I warned you, I warned you. He is not saying anything. Queen Naomi has made it crystal clear she will not be dragged into rituals for a battle she never started. And honestly, can we blame her? She didn't fight for a position in the palace. She didn't beg to be queen. She was chosen. She didn't start the conflict. She walked away in peace. The whole world dragged this woman, dragged her. Why did you walk away? Why did you walk away? Do you know why Queen Naomi has dignity even before the elders and before even the ancestors? Is because she actually walked away. She did not decide to stay there and fight to start, denting herself and her image, putting her hands where she should not put her hands. She walked away. And I think that is why she has this level of respect. And so now that things are falling apart, why should she be the one to clean up the mess? Why should she be forced into a spiritual process where she has already moved past it? A very valid question that the Ooni of Ife is asking, that Ooni of Ife, they have begged Ooni of Ife to try and bring her, to try and talk to her. The man does not want. Now, in everything that is happening, it's important to understand that the Ooni of Ife is rumored to have remained calm but firm. Okay, he has refused to force Queen Naomi into any ritual. His reason, she did not start the fight. This is powerful statement, okay? It means the Ooni acknowledged that Naomi was never the problem. It means he respects her decision and will not demand anything unfair from her. It also means that if reconciliation must happen, it must come from those who created the division in the first place. And Dela Wright, we know exactly who that is, okay? Let's not forget that Ebony was at the center of the tension that drove Queen Naomi out. Her action, choices, and the palace politics that followed played a major role in everything that happened. But now, the reality has set in. The spiritual consequences are becoming clear, and suddenly there is a rush to beg Queen Naomi to return before things get worse. But isn't it interesting, Dela Wright, how those who once thought they had power are now at the mercy of the very woman they underestimated? Or those days they were saying she didn't go to school and go and look for somebody with PhD degree to come and help you now. It's the same Naomi. Now, the big question is, will Naomi change her mind? Will the palace elders find a way to convince her? And what happens if the reconciliation ritual is not done? The gods have spoken, as we are hearing. The Ooni of Ife has spoken. Queen Naomi has spoken. But who will have the final say? Dela Wright, what do you think? Should Naomi reconsider for the sake of peace, or should she stand her ground and let those who started the battle finish it? Let them finish it, oh. Let them finish it. Olori Naomi has been through so much. She has made it very, very clear. She is not going anywhere. Now, you begin to wonder why the elders are also begging that Olori Naomi returns. Is it not the same palace they never wanted her to come back? You wanted your own palace. The woman left in peace. She didn't want any problem with you or anybody. She left in peace. Own the palace, stay in the palace, be there in peace, stay on your own. Right now, Naomi has to come. Naomi this, Naomi that. They need to allow Naomi breathe some air right now. They said the family is begging, that they are begging that tomorrow now they are going to Akure to go and meet Queen Naomi's mother, to beg Queen Naomi's mother to come back. If somebody that doesn't want to be a part of any ritual, you think that you have what it takes to force her to be a part of that ritual, she will not come now. And they say it's a very difficult situation that is happening in the palace right now. Going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, speculated, unverified information making the rounds on social media.